You actually showed up. Impressed? No. Certainly surprised. Usually, bluster about coming along for my next expedition is, well, just that. Bluster. Oh, 2 bags. I don't think so. Pick one. Leave the other here. Because where we're headed, you're not going to want to be hauling around that much luggage. Uneven streets. Did you not get the email I sent you? Got it, but didn't read it. That bodes well. You're right. We could have taken a private plane, but I prefer to travel innocuously for this kind of work. Tell me you at least brought the ticket. I'll explain more once we're inside. Too out in the open for this kind of talk. Besides, I'm hungry. Here should be good. It's only a few hours, but I'd suggest getting a bit of rest if you can. You're very persistent, I'll give you that. Why don't I simply explain? Save you whatever delusions of grandeur you've fallen into now. A friend of mine, Fitzwilliam, or Bill, as he insisted on being called, was investigating something known as the Sovereign Compass. Origins of it are largely unknown, but it's appeared in no less than 12 royal portraits. All different nations. It appears to have changed hands quite frequently, but there's almost no records of it. Originally, it was thought to simply be a symbol of wealth, power, as all beautiful things were. It is encrusted with an ostentatious amount of gems. You're right. This isn't my usual thing. Now, do you want to make more guesses, or do you want to listen? Bill dug up an old monastic record from a royal treasurer in Spain. It would seem, he noted, the compass wasn't guided by polarity, but rather the pull of riches. Indeed, nonsense by any modern geological practice. However, Bill also dug up no less than 4 expeditions sent by various monarchies, all of which ended in ruin. No survivors. In short, the compass does seem to point to something. What it is unclear. No, we don't have the compass. No one does. Bill was more than just a historian, though. The old man was a bit of a MacGyver as well. He was convinced he'd chalked up enough notes on the thing to try and recreate it. A modern sovereign compass. I have no idea. His last letter was more of a note, really. Seemed as though he'd grown wary, almost paranoid, that something or someone was watching him. It wasn't a matter of age. That's not like him. He has a good head on his shoulders. Kooky, perhaps, but not like this. He was frightened. Ensuring his safety is the top priority. He's lived in Berlin for the last 10 years or so, ever since his daughter moved there with her fiancé. I attempted to make contact with her, but it seems she's on some sort of technologically free sabbatical. Yes, sort of a new age wellness retreat thing. No help at all, really. So, best to go myself. Why invite you? Well, I don't think I did I? You simply invited yourself. If I truly minded, you wouldn't be here. You'd be back on the dock, trying to book a flight home on your mobile. I will admit. It's a bit strange, having someone here. Out of practice playing nicely with others, you could say. Remind me again how we're supposed to know one another? As I've said, I don't exactly remember you. No. I do recall meeting you at the Arboretum fundraiser. You made a compelling case for joining me on this. I could use an expert in geology, and you fit the bill. Once again, correct. I do know other geologists, but my usual call, Irma, is on assignment, playing chicken with an active volcano. It wouldn't be right to ask her to drop everything and gallivant to Germany with me, especially on a hunch. Well, you said it, I didn't. Call yourself the B-team if you like. In truth, I really didn't expect you to show, since you never replied to any of my emails. Say thank you to whichever one of your assistants reads them for you. Well, in them, had you read them, you would have seen that I asked you to elaborate on what you said at the fundraiser. When exactly did we meet before? A birthday dinner for my father. Well, that explains it then. I don't exactly remember much from being 7. Much less what other children were attending a party brought by their parents, no doubt. What made it so memorable? Well, that doesn't come as a surprise then. It was around that age that I learned to read a map properly. Spent most of my nights with my nose in an old atlas I found in our attic. I am not shocked in the slightest that I ignored you completely. Dinner parties weren't exactly my thing. No, not much has changed. Indeed. I owed a friend a favor, hence my attendance of the fundraiser at all. How exactly did our parents know one another? I see. Your mother was also a geologist. Does it run in the family? Fair enough. Not as though I can talk. Well then, riddle me this. What makes someone like you, primarily involved in city planning, jump at the opportunity to join me on a job? Indeed, this isn't a real expedition. We're going to check on a friend. Once we ensure Bill is all right, it's back home. You didn't seriously think that just because you volunteered, I'd chuck you right into the deep end. Forgive me, but I prefer avoiding unnecessary danger. Not good for the conscience. Of course I have one. Yes, in spite of it being an occupational hazard. Hopefully, this experience will give you an idea of what this line of work is like. Now then, we should sleep while we can. We'll talk on the train again once we reach Kiel. Till that point, I'm going to catch up on some reading. See if I can manage a bit of shut-eye afterwards. I advise you to do the same. No, not a book. Bill's letters. I'm missing something. I just can't figure out what. This is the last one. Used to send one nearly once a month, but this was early, only a week after the one prior. It's nothing personal. It says, Lara, something is off. Can't say what in case they intercept this. My work is in danger. Please stay safe, my dear clever girl. Take care. Bill. That's it. His work certainly means the compass, but there's not much to go on. Every other letter is pages and pages, but not this one. I'm certain it's his handwriting. He always uses the same pen. It's an old fountain one. Got it for him for his 70th birthday. Sure, here. No, he doesn't usually capitalize things like that. I'm not sure why he did this time. I thought there might be some sort of cipher using those letters, but there was none that I could find that worked. Besides, Bill isn't that sort of guy. Are you smelling it? Give it here. It does smell of citrus. Faintly. None of the others do. Oh, what are you doing? Don't burn it. Shit. Invisible ink. Why the hell didn't I think of that? Well, what does it say? 2 spirals. One going left, one going right. And numbers. It's the code. The code to his safe where he keeps his research. Oh dear God. Bill, what have you gotten yourself into? That was clever of you. No, it didn't even occur to me. I never did that as a child. Didn't have anyone to be sending invisible ink letters to, though perhaps I should have, for the sake of practice. Don't go getting ahead of yourself. We're just getting started. Still, I suppose you might not be so useless after all, huh? Thank you.